Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be getting you ready for Music Practice Component 3, responding to a music brief, BTEC Tech Award, Music Practice, Level 1 and Level 2. So, this is out of 60 marks, and of course, it actually has your task in here. So I'm just going to be doing like a walkthrough on how, obviously, you actually do it, and also how you should answer the questions as well. Well, it's not really questions, it's more coursework, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's just get to the learner section, because that's the teacher section, huh? Here we are, yeah. So, you should approach the activities through one of the following of pathways. So, creating and performing, or creating and producing. You must plan your time and submit all required evidence at the end of each supervised assessment period. So, you have, how many other hours to do it. So, you have 3 activities in Component 3. You have your initial response to the music brief, a video or audio recording of your material, and your commentary on the creative process. So, commercial music brief. So this is the brief. Launchpad is an online music magazine for teenagers where up-and-coming musicians are offered the opportunity to showcase their work. Magazine editors have launched an exciting new section called New Beginnings, where musicians can present reimagined pieces that have been created in different musical styles to the original. So basically, what what happens is, in this brief, is you are given four genres that you're allowed to choose from. So in this case, it was ambient, Britpop, disco, and swing. And then you were given, I think, 10 songs altogether that you could choose from. And you had to recreate them in these genres. So you had, as you can see here, Dance Don't Start Now, Blue Monday, New Soul, stuff like that. And obviously, you can't do music with the same genres. So let's see the tasks. So, must complete one of the following tasks, either creating and performing, using your knowledge of genre styles and musical features and stylist techniques. Create a new interpretation of the piece using the features and characteristics of your chosen style. Your performance video will be uploaded onto the New Beginning section of your online magazine, where subscribers will be able to view it. You should therefore consider a stage club and presentation. You should consider structure, tempo, harmony, tonality, time signature, instrumentation, performance, vocal techniques, and effects. You may introduce entirely new events into your interpretation. However, the original piece you have chosen must be recognizable within the final outcome. So yeah, you have to submit a video as well of your actual thing. You must identify yourself in the actual thing as well. And you can play a lead or an accompany role in your response, and you can play with other people as well. But yeah. And then creating and producing, basically the same thing, except it's going to be on digital audio workstation, sorry. Obviously you'll be using Cubase or Logic Pro or whatever you use in your school to do it. So yeah, that's that as well. So task 1. Basically what you had to do is you had to write notes. This is the preparatory work for task 1. So you had to write up to 1 page of A4 notes to support your initial response to the brief for activity 1. The notes must be hard copies and can be handwritten or word processed. If they're word processed, the font size must be 10 or above. So activity 1, basically what you had to do is you were given a actual sheet of paper that you had to do in 2 hours under formal supervision, and you had to comment on you had to actually show your proposal in response to the music brief. So how you would you'd comment on the actual genres and how you would do it as well. Obviously how your proposed response meets the aims of the brief and how you're going to make it aim the brief. Obviously, how you think that the genres, styles, and musical elements will be used, and the resources, skill development you think will be needed. Then you had to save that as a PDF, and that was for 8 marks. Alright, activity 2, create a music product. So you were given 16 hours for this section of the work under informal supervision. So first of all, you had 16 marks for how well your music product meets the creative aims of the music brief and your musical skills. You had 20 marks for your use of musical skills, the accuracy and technique, your technical recording and production ability, your use of musical expression and the consistency. And 8 marks for the quality of the presentation of your music product, how well your music product meets the technical requirements of the music brief. So basically it's just saying how you've actually used effects and also synthesizers or whatever to actually make your product, make your product. So altogether that was for 44 marks. So obviously you had to, for creating and performing, you had to have it saved as a video and then send it off. Or for creating and producing, you had to have it as a DAW project, as a audio file, bounce down audio file. And then for activity 3, it was the write up. So what you had to do was basically you had to write up about your actual, how you actually done the creative process. So basically what you did for each hour. You didn't have to be specific about each hour, but you had to talk about like, from hour 1, I did this because of this. That was basically what it was. And basically it just had to comment about it. So yeah, altogether that was for 60 marks. So yeah, I think this paper was actually not quite a bad paper. I think it was probably one of the best ones you could probably get. This is actually worth 40% of your music practice grade. The other 60% would be component 1 and 2. But yeah, this is honestly, in my opinion, it's quite a great paper. And I think if you actually have a look at it, like actual any of the spec papers or like the actual, you know, like past paper. I know there's only one, June 2024. Because that's locked, that was actually my paper. But yeah, this is actually a really good paper in my opinion anyways. So, yeah. Thanks for watching everyone. That's this revision boy, that's that revision boy signing out.